Should you post free or premium content on Insight Timer? How do you make your premium tracks differ from your free tracks? These are questions I hear often from teachers who are wanting to grow their audience on the app, and I thought I'd create a video to break down the numbers, the strategy I use, and also what I think you should do depending where you're at on your journey. If you're new to me, welcome. My name is Lou Redman. I've been a teacher on Insight Timer since 2016. I have over 2 million plays on my tracks, and something I do now is mentor other teachers and coaches on how to build their presence on the app and also outside. So if that's you, you're in the right place. So let's start by just being practical and defining what are we talking about. A free track is a meditation or a talk or a podcast that you can put on the app that anyone in the world who downloads Insight Timer for free will have access to. Premium content includes both premium tracks, which are single tracks that you would publish, and or their courses, which are multiple tracks on a specific theme. And you would need to have an Insight Timer premium subscription. So it is their paid feature on the app. What's the difference between how much you get paid for the free track versus the premium track? On a free track, you're gonna make about 1 cent per play. So 100 plays would give you $1. On a premium track, you're gonna make about 15 cents per play. So of course, you're gonna make more money in the premium features because that's how Insight Timer is making more money. So knowing that, you might be like, Lou, well, then I'm just gonna post as much premium tracks and courses as possible. Maybe. Hear me out. Diving deeper into the numbers, there are 20 million users on Insight Timer. Out of those 20 million users, based on my conversation with the CEO of Insight Timer, which you can find on this channel, only 3.6% of users pay for the premium feature, which means that when you post something for free, you are getting in front of about 26 times more users than if you post something premium. And depending on where you're at on Insight Timer is going to determine how much ratio of free to premium you should post. So let's start if you're a new user on the app. Your first intention is to get people to follow you and to start engaging with your content. So the biggest opportunity that you're going to have is by starting with free tracks and going live and sharing about the content that you have, or just sharing about other things that you have, and people are gonna find you and be able to start taking your free tracks just to start building some momentum. I would challenge you to do at least 5, maybe 10 free tracks before you do your first premium. And as you're developing those 10 tracks, I would actually say don't even do a premium track. What I want you to do is get your first course out. I really encourage teachers, especially in the beginning, forget about the premium track feature, but focus on courses which get paid at the premium rate. But when you get one person in a course, and let's say you have a 10-day course, now you have an opportunity for that person to be with you for 10 days to get 10 plays rather than having them do one track where you're only getting one play. Courses are the place where the highest earning teachers are making their most revenue on Insight Timer. And so I want you to think of how can you start building out your courses. When you have a course, then what you do is on your free tracks or your premium tracks, start promoting the course. Start having content that is aligned with the theme of the course. And at the end of your track, say, hey, if you like this, we go deeper into it in my course, whatever your course name is, and you send them to the course. Now for free tracks, this is going to maybe inspire people to want to purchase the app and then go in and take your course. And for premium, they're already going to have access to that. So I would even challenge you to have only free tracks, get a course, and then do a premium track that talks about the course. The reason is in the beginning, it's going to be really hard for people to find your premium track. So they don't know you. It's not like you're going to elicit them to want to pay for the app to take the thing when they haven't even experienced what you have to offer yet. So the challenge again, can you do free tracks, commit to that for a series of 5 to 10 tracks, get your course out, and then do a premium track that talks about the course and then you can start adding premium and free into your library. So again, that's for newer to beginning teachers. You might be wondering, maybe you're established and you have a bunch of free tracks already, you have some followers, and you're like, well, Lou, how do I make my premium tracks differ than my free tracks? And this might not be the answer that you want, but I don't make them any different. I think that I'm putting as much quality into both. Now, what I will do is if I've had anything live that I've recorded, I typically wouldn't put that as a premium track. I might put that as a free track. So whether it's a podcast, whether something that I did in a live format, I might put it as free. But anything where I'm recording, I'm putting my energy into, then I have a decision. Do I want to put it free? Do I want to put it premium? And for more established teachers, what I've heard from a lot of people is it's kind of just a feeling thing. You've already done a lot of free tracks, and it's like, okay, yeah, let yourself get paid, let yourself make money for your meditations, put them as premium. But sometimes you might create something and you're just like, you know what? This feels like it's meant to be free. It feels like it's meant to reach the most amount of people. Or, you know what? I just kind of told this personal story and it doesn't make sense to make money off of this as a premium track. It might not be what people are expecting. And so that's kind of more of a internal feel thing for whether it's free or whether it's premium. So that's something for you to consider if you are an established teacher. And as I say in most of my videos, experiment. Do it your way. My way works for me. It might not work for you. Maybe you just start and you just do premium. You don't do any free. You've never done any free, and you market yourself as the most premium teacher and you refuse to do free. You make that your brand. I frickin' support you if that's you, and I hope you crush it. So experiment with your own. I'd love to hear, what do you do? How do you think about free versus premium? Leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out all the other videos I have on Insight Timer. I have a whole playlist for you to check out. And if you are a coach and teacher and you're wanting to figure out, how do I bring in clients from my work? How do I make my meditations really connect with people in a way that they want to come and work with me for my coaching and programs? I just recorded a webinar on how to attract clients on Insight Timer and beyond, and I'd love to offer it for free to you. So go ahead, check out the description below, and you can sign up and I'll send you the link to the replay. I hope you enjoy. Take care.